welcome to Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke, and we are on our way to the Toronto International Film Festival, better known as Tiff. Now, I'm going to look a little different in a few minutes, and we will be talking live on the red carpet with a master chef from MasterChef Canada, a Canadian award-winning actress who is starring with Christopher Plummer in his new movie, Remember. We have a young woman who topped the Billboard charts in 2011 with her hit song, and she's coming out with a whole new album about girl power. And we have a lot more, so please stay with us. And I'm standing here with Brooke Feldman, who you might recognize as one of the 16 who made it on MasterChef Canada. So, what's happening with you these days?
Oh my God, so much. I'm doing a lot of private, I'm a private chef, so I do what's needed of me. I do a lot of private dinner parties, which I love, and catered events. There's a restaurant in the near future, but not right now. And really, weirdly enough, I'm doing a ton of organic meal prep. So I'm packaging, delivering, organic, healthy, amazing meals.
It's funny, I don't think people realize that, chef is one part cooking and knowing recipe, one part entrepreneur. So you have become a female entrepreneur.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's your brand and you have to really push it. I mean, social media is so big. If it wasn't for, my food, like what would I really post? Selfies,
Now, how was your experience on MasterChef? Tell us what really went on, even what we didn't see on the camera.
There's a lot of pressure, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't ever even get to see because there's hours and hours of footage that never, makes it on TV.
Editing, yeah.
But it was a great experience. I met a lot of amazing people that I'm actually still friends with, and I learned so much about myself. And really, since then, I realized there's nothing in the world that I'd rather be doing. So I took my passion and decided to make it a career.
Do you think there's enough women chefs out there?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, sorry, I was answering before you even gave me the mic, but absolutely not. I think there are a lot more, but it's still such a male-dominated industry, and I think that, we're there, and we just need to, show up.
Yeah, I can't understand why it is such a male-dominated industry, given that, women typically like to cook in the kitchen, but I guess over the course of history, cordon bleu, it was mostly men.
It's hard work. It is hard work. I don't envy anybody who works the line in the back of a kitchen and they sweat blood. I mean, they're awesome. I have a little bit more relaxed because I'm my own boss, but I mean, I love it. It's hard work. I think because it's hard work.
So of all the women who are chefs out there, past or present, who were your greatest influences?
My grandma, really. I mean, my grandma. I mean, Lynn Crawford being one of the only, celebrity status female chefs, and having, her restaurant here in Toronto, obviously I look up to her. But it's got to be my mom and my grandma. I mean, that's where I really, my passion started. And also, I grew up having mostly Jamaican friends, so seeing their moms and their grandmas cook and just loving the food and the flavors and really wanting to just make people happy with my food.
So give us one memory. You're in the kitchen. I don't know how old you are, but give us one memory of you being with your mom and your grandma, and what were you cooking?
Well, it would have to be my grandma because, my mom was a working mom, so it would have to be my grandma. And I remember I wasn't always this tall. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but I wasn't always this tall. And I just remember climbing up on a stepladder and helping my grandma. I think she was making some big pancake with cinnamon and sugar, like a bubala or something like that.
Bubalas, I love those.
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
My grandmother used to make those too.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's a lovely memory. The smells, just being with family. I love hearing that. I love hearing women inspiring women. So good luck to you in the future. I hope that you do get your restaurant, a book deal, and so much more.
Thank you so much. And I mean, I've always wanted a cooking show. That's number one. So, I mean, anybody.
Okay, did you hear that, Food Network? She wants a cooking show.
Absolutely. But I mean, anything that comes my way, I'm blessed to do what I love every single day and make people happy.
I really just want to share one quick little thing with you when you say you wanted a cooking show. When I was a little girl, I used to do a make-believe cooking show with my mom called Cheap Kitchen, which was something that I created about how to make things on the cheap. And my mother still says to me to this very day, "You should have a cooking show, Janette." Well, I'm like, yeah, but I have the show. So I'm so happy to interview people like you.
That's so adorable. And I have to say, I actually recorded mine, and it was called Brooke's Bistro.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, you got to save that for the name of your restaurant.
Well, all my stuff right now is Eat In with Brooke. So my company is Eat In with Brooke. My, the meal prep, the catering, everything is Eat In with Brooke. Because why go out when you can have me make your meals? And
sounds good to me. I'm a working woman. I don't really have time to cook, so it sounds good to me.
well, I'll slip you my card before we leave here.
Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for being with us today on Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke, signing off. Until next time, continue to be fabulous. And please remember to share us with your family and friends, and comment, like, and share our posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, Vimeo, YouTube, Instagram, and a lot more. We are everywhere. Please use the hashtag Janette's I'm Every Woman TV.